A contentious issue is coming to a head in Cathedral City. Tuesday next week, voters will be deciding the city's policy regulating short-term vacation rentals. News Channel 3's Tom Tucker live in Cathedral City right now with more on this debate, which has been brewing for a couple of years at least. Tom.
Well, John, this has been the topic of much conversation and debate at City Hall. Trying to respect the rights of homeowners who want to rent out their properties to short-term visitors, while also respecting the rights of year-round residents who simply want peace and quiet in their neighborhoods. Dave De Leon and his wife Alex say they've invested a significant amount of their retirement funds into their Cathedral City rental property and enjoy offering the place to visitors.
I mean, this house here that you're in right now, I spent almost $200,000 getting into this house. That's cash out of my pocket from my retirement. And I have to now think about how that's going to impact my ability to go forward if they shut us down.
And Ruth Grouse says her rental property in the city was the only source of income for her family last year because their businesses were closed in response to COVID-19.
Well, I think that all responsible homeowners should be really allowed to use their property in any way they see fit.
Both stand to lose income if Cathedral City voters on Tuesday approve Measure B. A yes vote would uphold a decision by the City Council to phase out short-term rentals by 2023, except for those rentals in HOAs or properties where the owner lives in the home. A no vote would allow property owners to continue renting out their places under the previous, much less restrictive policy in place before the current ordinance was adopted by the council.
You know, Measure B is an issue of quality of life. Most of us moved into our houses hoping to live peacefully and quietly, raise our kids. I raised 2 children.
Doug Evans is with the Yes on B campaign and has lived on Roseno Road for 32 years. He and others complain about noise, parking problems, and parties, sometimes associated with rentals. According to the City Police Department, over a recent 14-month period, they received nearly 2,000 complaints or calls for service related to short-term vacation rentals. Another longtime resident, Terry Hargrave, says she's called the city dozens and dozens of times over the past 2 years regarding problems at the rental home behind her house.
There are times when the people who are behind there are fine. At other times, it's constant partying all day long.
Now, for the special election Tuesday, a city spokesperson says mail-in ballots must be postmarked by March 2nd and received by March 5th. And those mail-in ballots can also be dropped off at polling stations around the city. You can find those locations listed online by checking out voteinfo.net. Live in Cathedral City, Tom Tucker, News Channel 3.